Their way to the stage. The next performer goes by the name of Ken. What we're going to do is give Ken a light golf clap as Ken makes their way to the stage. And then when Ken gets up here, Ken is going to tell me a fun fact about Ken's self. And then we're going to introduce Ken, and y'all going to give Ken the applause and sounds for the best performance you've ever seen.
Amen.
Amen. Come on, Ken. You can whisper it to me. They're not supposed to hear it. That way if I lie, they don't know. Okay. You know Dr. Derek was telling y'all that a black woman is God. That means she creates things, right? Creators create with their words, with paint, so like tonight, spoken canvas, poets and painters. But creators can also create content. They can also create things to keep you warm at this time of year. What do we got? December 13th? What's the temperature outside? Anybody know? Cold as fuck. When I go outside, I like to keep, I'm bald, if anybody didn't know.
Yeah, we know.
You still got it.
I do still got it. Thank you, Dwight. You ain't had to say it that hard, okay? But anyway, I wear hats now, right? I never used to wear hats because I had really nice waves, right? And it's like it's disrespect to the waves that I had on top. Right. But now that I'm bald, I wear this hat. And this hat was made by someone like Ken. This hat was made by someone like Ken, a multi-talented person, a multi-talented creator. See, Ken not only does poetry that she's going to show you in a little bit, but she also sews. And she doesn't only sew, she crochets. So she makes hats, scarves. Her specialty is bikinis. You can wear those in the summertime.
Or in the winter if you want.
Yes, you can. Thank you, Jackie. What she's going to do tonight is show you what she's sewn together, how she's sewn with words, and hopefully she can crochet a beautiful painting on your heart with what she shares tonight. So if y'all are ready to be created, to be crocheted by Miss Ken, please give her a lovely round of applause.
Really love crowd interaction, so I have new stuff for y'all to
New shit!
Thank you! Thank you! New shit! We got new shit out here tonight. So I do have to read, but it's okay. I'll still deliver a performance to you. That man ain't no Jesus, but you put him on the throne and call him a blessing. Say glory, 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 when all he did was the dishes. Like, I really need you to raise your expectations. Stop picking from this low-hanging fruit that falls as soon as life puckers its lips and blows. As women, we should feel obligated to raise our standards because for so long, the bar has been set too low, and I don't think none of y'all was listening to K. Michelle when she said, and you can't raise no man, because he's already grown, and old habits die hard, so what are you going to do? Pack your stuff and leave, or are you a good woman like Rashida? Ain't nobody hating on love, but I guess the real question is, when does the abuse end? Because when we get to the root of it, that's really all it is. Since it's not hard to love somebody that stays when you leave them, you know, every dog knows what home is.
All right.
And I don't want to feel like home to nobody. See, with me, it's more like the resident sin. You can be here for an extended stay, but as soon as it feels like you're checking out, I'm preparing myself for somebody else to check in. My body is not a revolving door, but yes, I do stay open 24/7 for those who can afford to pay. For those who can afford to pay attention to me when I'm broken, know when I'm hurting and admires me for my vulnerability still. For those who can afford to pay in accountability, say, babe, I'm sorry. Can you just hold me? Well, maybe I won't get that from a man, but that's exactly what I expect from my girlfriend. Never mind that though. What I'm really trying to say is, you have to love him for more than just his potential. You have to love him for exactly who he is. And a lot of these niggas ain't worth shit.
All right, man.
So that was my first piece. I don't shit on men all the time. Sometimes I just put myself up to it. So my next piece. First of all, let us take just 1 second for Nikki Giovanni because she did just take her word heavy. So we're gonna give it up for Nikki. Yes, Nikki Giovanni walks so Nicki Minaj can run every single day. Okay? So I made a poem in dedication to her. Her poem was called Ego Tripping. So I remixed that. even need a weave or a comb. The way these curly Jamaican and Honduran locks grow out of my head naturally, I know they hate to see this crown already, so they don't want to see me on the throne, no. They would rather leave me in the trenches, but like a Sphinx, I shall rise again. They throw dirt on my name, I turn them into flowers. You can just call me the Garden of Eden. Yes, my ego be big, because why shouldn't it be? I am the mother of mothers without even being a mother, because I am female, so we is the mothers of creation, yes. I hold my head up tall and my fupa out proud, because big bellies be the best, and yes. I tell myself that every morning when I wake up, because until I can change it, I will embrace it so that I can feel comfortable with who I am. I don't have to be perfect. I am flawed through and through, but that will never make me any less than. I am that girl, no matter what the scale says. I will never compete with another queen, because there is enough room for all of us to shine brightly. But understand this, I will never allow you to dim my light either. There is no off switch on my brightness. I work hard to put a smile on my face every morning for every person who ever tried to tear me down. Yes, this be my armor, because every time I cry, it makes my haters proud. And I can't give that no more, because it's been drained into my soul. So I choose to be happy, because I have faith that all things will get better. And my pain, well, that's only for God to know. Tonight, 'tis the season, and I guess we're gonna say ho 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 because it's time for Christmas. This poem is gonna be called Sex Work. Please don't be offended by it. Can I do that here? I don't know. Is it a sex space?
What happened?
I said, can I do that here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My pussy is not a volunteer. She does not need community service hours. So she don't work without a paycheck. We have been past slavery. So if you want some manual labor, then you have to pay for it. And this is not Publix. There are no BOGO deals or writing checks. Have my money up front and on the end exact cash, please. Because I don't give change back. And if you want pussy on the corner, then put it in your savings account, wait 6 weeks, and don't hit my line until you have the full payment. So, do you agree to these terms and conditions? Because, baby, this pussy ain't basic. I got that 3 years in a row psych ward shit. It'll make you go insane. That type of shit that when you fucking your baby moms, she'll be screaming my name. And I know you want some head too. But the Top 5,000, I'm gonna give you that Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Get the munchies. And after I make him come, he go right back to munching me. I make him forget that I ain't his bitch and I be taking me on trips and shit. Got that nigga tricking and he can't even pay his rent, baby boy. I don't want no Jody. So you can't come stay in my shit. I think you need to call Tyrone because you got a better chance at your homies. I'm just trying to keep it real. I don't need no man, just a way to pay my bills. This shit is so toxic. I wonder what your girl would do if she knew you took me off of your block list. Ooh. Thank y'all so much. It is literally a blessing to be here because 2 hours before this show, I was literally in the hospital with an IV in my arm. Wow. So I thank God that I was able to show up here tonight. If you like what I do, you can follow me on Instagram at The Hippie Historian, THAHIPPIE, and Historian. All right, and I am coming out with a book, so stay tuned.
Y'all all say this with me. Pussy. There you go. Pussy got endless prisoners. Pussy always revenging it. Good pussy is rather calculated. Something like that. Kendrick has some bars on Doves in the Wind. With, pussy could be so facetious. Yeah, he had some really good bars. Kind of like Miss Ken had some really good pussy bars. Can y'all give another round of applause for Miss Ken, please? I love the enthusiasm of the claps. I generally don't have to wait for people to stop clapping. Like, they just stop, and I'm taking the time. So I appreciate y'all. This is great crowd energy. Is it the Christmas spirit? Is that what's in y'all tonight?
For sure.
It for sure is. It for sure is. I would